Oh, okay.
You know, but the dog shit thing, man, that's the most juvenile shit I've ever seen in my life. I mean, if you don't want to get a little wet, the piles are massive. You know, and they're all the way to almost this side of the yard. Which, if that's him doing his illegal dumping for his business, I want him in trouble for that too. Because, dude, the guy's really harassing me at this point. I'm fearing for my life with the fucking cameras pointing at me, the motion detectors. That's crazy. I've never in my life dealt with this before in my life. And I've done what you guys asked, you know, dispatcher, Meeks, everybody's told me, I know how he is. You have to just document it, dude. But I'm like, when does it constitute as harassment at this point? That I'm literally waking up, looking in my blinds every day, fearing that this man is sneaking into my yard, which he's done already, and I had Sands out here that morning that we can't prove it, but we know he did. You know, man, the guy just needs to fucking stop, okay? Your son got his ass whooped. I got in trouble. Let's move on with life, dude. Just stay on your fucking side and do what you got to do. But don't come over here threatening my property, threatening my family, my kids. He's got an electric fence back there, too, dude. My child was to touch that fence. She's 34 years old. She don't understand. You know, she gets shocked. Who's going to pay for it? He ain't. He's going to constitute it that, oh, she shouldn't have touched the fence. And then you got his 2-year-old walking out here in the public roadway the other day, man, trying to put, when we passed with our cars, using kids as weapons. What are you doing? You know, where is there a point that you would think mentally, dude, you have to stop? You're doing more damage to yourself than me. But at this rate, dude, with motion detectors, I can't live like this. I can't do this. Like, she's got a picture of it lit up when he was over there adjusting it on his freaking ladder. And then when he said that, when he knew the cops were coming, he's got a scanner on in there. He flipped the fucking switch and the alarm shut off, everything shut down. Because he doesn't want you guys knowing he has them. I'm not poisoning his dogs. I can give a crap less about his dogs, dude. That's a man's business. Do your shit. But don't dump your damn business stuff and shit behind my fence and then have that guy's property intervening with me. You know, the man's selling his property, but he still has access to it. But when you do that, you're illegally dumping from your business. I don't appreciate that. I've never done that to him. Don't do it to me.
Have you actually seen him do that?
He did, but this morning, like I said, the minute I walked out the door with my dog at 6 o'clock, he has a little do shit, and he was throwing like that with piles of it. The minute I come out, he beat one right back in.
So he was on your property?
No, behind my property. He's got piles of it behind the fence line back there.
Is that your property?
No, that's the other guy's property who sold it. That property's been sold now in a contract, whatever. Somebody offered to buy it. But, dude, there comes a point, I understand the law, but something has to be done.
You know,
it's so hard.
I know that we've been called out here so many times, you know, between you and him and his other neighbor. He is less than satisfiable as a good neighbor. Okay, I get that. I mean, I've never ever seen a guy that has so tried to keep something going with so many people. You know, as
that's
this.
What Meek said. He's like, I've never seen it.
Me either.
Like, honestly,
and I tell you, he teeter-totters like this right on the line of breaking the law.
And that's what he was doing today.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, dude,
and that's
I'm sitting there like, I wonder what the police will say to your motion detectors.
Well, are they on his property?
They are, but dude, everything's pointing directly into my property.
But understand that unless that is a breach of your privacy, I mean, like it's shining in your windows, or he's trying to capture your wife in the shower or something like that, he has the right to put that equipment on his house to protect his house. Okay? If it was over on your property, it'd be one. Hey, man.
I know.
I know you're, bro. I know you're frustrated.
Dude,
I get it.
Mentally strained. No,
I get it. I get it.
I don't want to go back to you guys.
No.
I don't want you guys driving me at 12 o'clock in a county car back to Orange County. You know,
I get it. I get it.
It was, you know.
Are you the one that shot the gun or whatever it was that I heard about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because he wouldn't go away, and I hit the damn ground.
Okay.
I didn't point it at him. I never would murder somebody. But, man, it's stemming back from another argument with that damn truck that was in my yard. He came out here drunk and got in the face and shit, my face, dude, right there. And then, you know, disrespectful woman, stay away from me, man.
Yeah.
He didn't like that. So his daddy used him because I blocked off that damn gate access back there and used him to get to me because he knew we already had something going. Daddy knew how to play the strings of the guitar and he fucking played them.
Yeah.
Was I wrong to discharge a weapon? My CHL holder and said, yeah. I learned that already. I learned not to let people get the best of me either.
Yeah.
But, dude, at this rate, I don't need a fucking bond forfeit. You guys come and take me back to Ellis County. I don't want it. So
I understand.
I'm letting you guys.
No, I get it,
everything
man.
I can do.
I get it.
But man,
I'm
mentally strained, dude. I feel like I'm going fucking crazy.
Sure.
And I've never lived like this in my life.
Sure.
But man just needs to go on.
Is this, how long have you lived here?
Man, almost a year and a half. We were going to buy the freaking place. You know, we can't do it now because he'll never stop.
Yeah.
You know, and then y'all will come out here every freaking day.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all dealing with that either.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I understand, man.
It's just, what do I have to do to just
okay.
end it? You know?
Let me tell you, I actually called, I don't know if you... Don't know if you know who Lieutenant Langham is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I called him on the way out here and had a discussion with him about this incident right here. I did not know, he was actually up at our department on Friday about something, and I didn't know if this was something that had to
trying
do...
to wreck my truck.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just knew that he was up there, and I needed to verify, did it have something to do with this same situation I was coming out here for today. So anyways, I talked to Lieutenant Langham, and Lieutenant Langham, what he told me was that because we did not see him actually throw that back there, and it's not your property.
Yeah.
That's the
real shit kicker.
Yes. Okay, but at the same time, what I'm fixing to tell you how to get some recourse out of this deal. Okay. It's what we call a Class C. I brought you one, okay? It's called a Class C reporting form, okay? Anybody in the city of Red Oak can do this, okay? And basically what it is, it's like filing a complaint with the city for a Class C offense, illegal dumping, okay? City ordinance violation, dog crap on somebody else's property other than your own because you're supposed to pick it up, okay? You fill this out, you take it down to the municipal courts, you give it to them, and then basically they bring both of you to court, and you get to prove your point to the judge, and he gets to prove his point to the judge, and the judge decides the restitution involved. You see what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, short of that, that's about all we got. And I know that's not what you want to hear. You want me to go over and drag him out of his house and go rub his face in it. And I know that's what you want, because that's what I would want. I understand. You know, at that point, you can bring out the other stuff. You know, this guy's harassing me. He's got video cameras. And the judge said, hey, look, leave it. Quit doing this shit. You know what I mean?
He's lawsuit happy, and that's why nobody around here can touch him.
I know. Short of that, he teeter-totters right on the line of the law all the time. You know what I mean? Short of that, that's all we got.
I know. I just want y'all to understand.
Now, what you can do is you can go pick that shit up, throw it right back over there.
Yeah. It's good, but I'm not going to do that because then Hill's fucking buddy will get me for trespassing. You know, literally right there in the damn line where if I could open the damn fence and grab it, I could, but he's got it electrified. He's fucking really getting me, man. I mean,
so why can't you?
Because he's got it blocked off back there now. His buddy had him, and he actually probably the one that done it, and he's got an electric line.
So is it the fence? This fence is running this away?
Yeah, and then you got one that runs behind it that belongs to the man on that property.
Right. Where's the dog crap?
Right.
On that fence running this way?
No, on this fence here. Right behind it. And fucking huge mounds.
And why can't you pick it up and throw it back?
I'm not allowed back there.
Huh?
I'm not allowed back there.
Why?
Because I closed it off.
That and the property owner doesn't want anybody else besides Mr. Chris Moses to go back there.
That's his best friend right there.
That's his best friend.
Oh, I know who he is. He's the guy that owns this other property up here too, the older guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see you got a shovel back there.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to stir up
no,
stuff,
I
but
understand.
You know what I mean?
No, dude, it's just I'm more worried about you guys coming back here than me going back to a place I don't want to go. Because that's what his whole goal is right now. And anything he could do to call amigo to have my ass go back to fucking in Ellis County. And the last thing you guys gonna have no fun, it's your job. You put your headline back, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I can sit here and tell you every fucking, and you guys know it, but it's still your job.
Well,
You know.
And I'll tell you, you know, you got a game camera?
I got cameras up now. I mean, that's what pissed him off when I started putting these up, because now his ass is being watched in anything he does. And then today he pulls out some fucking motion detectors on me. I'm like, you know, dude, I'm doing this now. It's not even a matter of we had that theft on the corner.
Yeah.
You know, I've had my truck robbed.
Yeah.
I didn't just do it because of you. I did it just peace of mind.
Right.
Anything that happens, any accidents, dude, you know, you tried to wreck my truck, you do something stupid, I'll just have it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's still, I have to get them wired. They're not even online yet,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it costs money to do that.
He don't know that, though.
No, he don't. That's the thing, you know, and ever since I put him up, he stayed over there, but he's being more of an asshole behind me now, shit he's doing over there.
3114,
because now he sees,
report, PD lobby.
You know, now I'm just seeing, he says, oh, fuck, you know, he's not playing now. But he wants to, it's like a pissing contest. Meek said it perfect. He's like, you'll go this way, and then he'll go over your head a little bit more. He's grabbing an inch on you.
Yeah.
But, dude, I'm getting seriously straightened out. I mean, my kid is 1,200 miles away because of this man. And I can't, you know, imagine that. Your kids are gone, dude. You know, and I hate that my daughter's gone. She's supposed to start school in less than a month. Everything's fucked up now. Because he'll call CPS on me and then bring the shit from her mom in Arkansas back up. Because, you know, they have all that records. It's just bad blood. And you don't want to start bringing kids involved and having investigators come and checking your fridges and shit. Dude, I've been through that. I don't want to do that no more. You know, I did everything I could for the state of Texas to give me full custody of that kid. And they can be lost in a heartbeat. And that's just unfortunately how it is nowadays. You know, males just don't get those rights. And
so it's not just kid together?
No, that was her mom disappeared from me 4 years ago. We ain't found her since. Got a lawyer looking for her as we speak. Still can't find her. And the state gave me full custody over in Arkansas and told me to leave. I left. And then, you know, now this shit happened. I knew what he was going to do. He'd go after kids because he don't care. I just had to send her up to New York, get her out of here.
Right.
Because it's what's best for the kids. It's not about me. It's great. But, man, what you're going to do is take her daddy away, and then she's in state custody. And that's the whole real reason why we're worried here.
Yeah, see, he's such a knucklehead. He don't think about everything.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't even know.
I've never met a guy that had so much animosity, or all of his neighbors that had so much animosity towards one individual. Never. I don't know how he sleeps at night.
Dude, he don't.
You know?
Ever since I've been home, he's up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, walking these fucking yards, looking for me to do something. And it's creepy, dude. I watched him 2 days ago out here 3 in the morning with his little fucking spotlight. Out here, trying to find, he's not sleeping. He's out to fucking get me. And you know what? His son, he needs to worry about his son with his dope charges and his own CPS cases over there.
Right.
And just leave me alone. We could have squared off as man and been done with this. But this man is out to get me hurt. And I'm really not, that's why I'm sorry I annoy you guys so much. But there's times where I feel like I'm going to step over, and I need y'all to see if one day he fucks up and y'all catch him doing this. Because that's the whole problem is we can't catch him.
Yeah.
When we get here, it's like it never fucking happens.
And that's why I'm trying to tell you about, you know, the game camera back there. If you catch him,
got one point at me there. Yeah.
I mean, put a game camera back there to where you can catch him dumping that stuff back there, because he can't do that unless he's gotten written authorization from the landowner, which he'd probably get that because he knows it. Because, you know.
Well, it's currently in open contract.
Yeah, I haven't seen them down there in the last few days. They've been just hauling out with
you know.
3114, correction. That does report stuff on.
So
you know what I mean, and
I understand.
At some point, you know, whether he says it's okay or not, it's a hazard. It's a hazard to you guys. Or that's why I'm telling you to go through with this.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You know, so you can take him to court. If anything, it make him mad because you took him to court. You know, so, you know.
You don't need a lawsuit bouncing back.
It's not a lot. What's he gonna sue you for? There's nothing.
Well, even
there's nothing.
if he does, it'd be just like one of my ex took me to court. He's like, gets laughed out of his court.
Exactly.
It's because, and it doesn't cost us
wasting my time.
Exactly.
Yeah, wouldn't cost us, and then him even taking us to court won't cost us.
And that's what I'm saying. At some point, it's you know, you're creating a paper trail that, hey man, this guy's harassing the shit out of me. You know, he's dumping dog crap behind my house. He's got cameras pointed at my house. He's up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and if you got all this documented where you got video, that's harassment. And at some point, it's going to come down on him. I promise you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
There's
Nobody's
something.
actually, I think nobody's actually really documented it.
Well, nobody can.
Every time that we come, we document everything.
Well, I meant as far
So,
as, like, people
You
here.
can always go to the department and get,
The report.
crowd or the
It's like his son,
documentation.
His son's been in that car since you got here, fucking video. He ain't gotten out of that car.
Is he still in the car?
Yeah. He ain't gotten out of that car.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him get out. He moved that car, saw us out here waiting. He jumped back in that sunroof and stayed there. It's creepy stuff, dude. And I'm just, I appreciate your time, though.
Yeah.
I know you got more important things to do sometimes than that.
You know, man, what bothers me is we got to come out here all the time for this petty stuff that involves this guy.
I mean,
and
that's what Meek said. He's like, there's no amount of salary that makes me want to do this every day.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry, dude. He's like, it's nothing against you
Yeah.
guys. He's like, but the money they pay me to deal with this man for 10 years, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't that eventually constitute as wasting a customer?
Well, there's
it's credibility as well, like you said. It comes to credible fucking call.
what you got to realize is we can write a report all day and we can try to bring somebody to justice, but if the DA does not take that charge, everything we did is for nothing. And that's where the big issue is most people think, oh, once the police take care of it, oh yeah, they committed an offense so they can be convicted of it. Right. No, because once we write the report, it goes to our CID division. The CID gets it, then they go, man, I just don't think that's going to constitute. There's not going to be enough evidence to get a conviction there. Right. So it never even goes to the DA, or it goes to the DA because we think we got a good case. And I'm talking about even cases like DWIs. Okay, it goes to the DA, and the DA goes, we ain't got time to mess with this. This is too petty. There's not enough information here. There's not enough credibility. There's not enough of an offense that we're going to get to be able to get a conviction. So why do we want to waste our manpower on this stuff, our attorney's manpower, on trying to get a conviction on something that's never going to come? You know what I mean? And that's what they weigh out. So it's why when Jason says, hey, we got to wait till it's something that's really good. You know what I mean? It's going to happen because eventually I would ignore him, and I know you do. I know you do because you don't want to go back to jail. You know?
I saw the kid from Italy slice his fucking throat in my pod.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that shit again, dude. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's going down for fucking capital murder.
Right.
And he's trying to kill himself. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
That was ludicrous, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But it's that easy to do it.
It is.
It's that easy to go right fuck back. You guys will have no choice.
It is. It is. So that's why I tell you, man, be sure and document everything. Get that game camera, put it up. You can catch him back there. Yeah. Then you can take it to the judge and look. He's doing this as harassment. There's no other reason why he should be doing this. Right. He started this after all this. He's had this dog business forever, and now he wants to start dumping it on the backside of my fence as harassment because of everything else that I've been through with this man. Yeah. And the judge is going to tell him, clean that shit up, or I'm going to cite you for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if I could go back there and see that, and I knew it was his, and if it was your property, see, you made it sound like he was throwing it over your fence. And when you could prove that, then he could be cited for a city ordinance violation because it is against city ordinance for somebody to put dog crap on somebody else's property.
Okay. I've been calling Todd and John. None of them are answering the phones because
Todd and John, who's that?
The city public works. Todd, the city manager, Todd over there.
Okay.
Dude, him and the guy John, the other guy John, is second level. I've been calling him every freaking day because he started this bullshit with the street. And I call him out here because I said, you guys have the whole book to tell this man or me what we could do and not do.
What's the deal?
Dude, he's just painting lines on that shit. He's just being a kid. You know?
He did the whole purple spraying painting thing. That's another thing. Like, if you look on these fence posts,
yeah, he's
about at least every other one, or if not every one, has a purple marker on it. And we came home one day, and it's just like, how does this magically appear on our side?
And he's got weed killer. He killed all on this side of the fence. It's all yellow. And he had poster boards from the judge election that were on our side. That you could do that fucking big. You couldn't have put
I couldn't even do it. And it's just like stuff like that that's just creepy.
But he did it because of that.
You don't know if he really was just a weirdo and just like was reaching over, or if he really was a weirdo and he came through the yard.
But I mean, if you go see the fucking things are huge.
I believe it.
But I don't have to wait.
And that's why I tell you, man, get pictures of that stuff. I'm serious. Get pictures of all that stuff. That way you got some good proof. So when you file this, you got pictures on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, that way
he prints everything out too, dude. You know.
Yeah, I got a book started. Like it's
and the shame is, but that's what you need.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you need.
That's the same thing what I do with my ex. And
it's
like, oh my
it's
gosh.
ridiculous.
It's like I go through this all over.
And I really appreciate it, Nelson.
Yeah, man.
Dude. I'm sorry
like
you got to take your time away from this shit.
I come out here.
You know certain things. Like,
sure.
Hey, if he tries to get me in trouble, dude, I try to call you guys immediately.
Yeah.
When he tried to wreck my fucking truck out on Friday, dude, I didn't even hesitate. I said he pulled out in the fucking driveway, and he, gravel road. I'm gonna slide. That was bold.
And he did what? He pulled out in front of you?
No, he was pulling out of the driveway, and as I was coming down the road, he fucking jolted out there all the way into the fucking roadway to the ditch, stopped his truck, and then I hit it and I slid in that fucking gravel and almost hit him. Cusses at me in the window and shit.
Why didn't you hit him?
I like that truck too much, man. That truck, we
paid
too much money on that.
That's a nice truck. I hear you, man.
Money.
If you can avoid it, you should.
Yeah, we did.
You know.
And I called the dispatcher.
And he's
the
looking.
Dispatcher was even like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Honey, I'm tired of this." She's like, "I feel bad for y'all." And then when the dispatcher says that, that's not good.
Like I say, man,
we'll take care of it.
Keep all the documentation and keep everything in line, and don't let him get you to that level, because I know I don't even know what they're doing.
I'm trying. I mean, dude, the biggest thing I might just do, honestly, and I hate to fucking do it, is just get out. Go.
But then he wins.
That's why I said.
And I understand.
He wins. He wins at that, but at the same time, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna poke one time, and then he's gonna.
And that's the thing, is I'm scared. I know myself, Nelson.
Yeah.
You poke me the right fucking way.
So is the fence on y'all's property or his?
I guess his, but see, he's got them all posted up down there and all that shit.
And they're on his property?
On his fence, yeah. The property line, I actually need a surveyor to come out here.
The house, they went into a civil suit, and they made him put that fence up.
Yeah, Paul made him put that fence up when they went to court years ago, and he never liked that, because him and my landlord had a fucking argument.
Oh, of course.
I mean, they were not friends at all, and Paul just tolerates them. But you know what, man, this shit, he's out there like he is now, fucking being nosy. Cutting the trees and getting the freaking cameras to where they can get me through anything. It just gets a little old after a while. He's very busy to put me back in y'all's custody. And that's what I'm worried about, Nelson. I don't want to go back with y'all.
No.
That shit sucked.
No, I know, man. It's not a happy place for sure.
No, and that's as long as I appreciate you guys keep referring.
So where's the...
Correct here. See like where that sign is? You go 2 T-posts in, all piled back there. All piled back there. Spread out along the whole fucking fence line. And I was like, you know what, dude, this is ridiculous. Because it stinks. But
and that's why I'm saying you need to do that, and then go down and file a thing with the animal control.
She's in code.
Yeah.
She's in code. The old animal control lady, she did business. She didn't play around. This new one, she's just kind of a little overwhelmed.
Well, she's still got to file a report. If you make a report, she's still got to file a report. You go tell her you want a report done. She still has to file a report, and you tell her that he's dumping that stuff behind your fence, and you can't even open your windows and stuff because of the smell.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is creating documentation. That's why I'm trying to tell you that.
Well, that was the first thing I was doing tomorrow, whether she likes him or not. I said, hey, he's legal dumping.
Don't make no difference if he likes it or not. That's that's what he does.
Yeah. Well, Nelson, I'm gonna let you get back to work, sir.
Be safe, buddy.
I'll call you guys. Okay.
All right, man.
Take care, buddy.